everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I have another Budget Sunday video. This is going to be what I have spent since my last budget video, as well as a monthly recap. My daughter is here. It is what it is. So she's already trying to knock the camera and, you know, struggle Sunday today. For those of you who don't know, I live in Canada. I am a single parent to a 5-year-old little girl. Crazy pants. So just gonna go over my spending for the spending that I've done so far, and then I'll do a monthly recap, and then kind of where I'm. Okay, so on my Visa, I bought $109.40. These were snacks that I purchased. My Canva subscription came out at $8.49. Food $52.52. Then I went to the dollar store at $76.86. I did buy some energy drinks at a convenience store on my way to work one day, and so that was $11.87. Shoppers was $44.02. I believe this was for medicine, if I'm remembering correctly. I had to buy medicine for my daughter and for my brother because they were sick. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure. Then food, $43.33. Another food at $70.21. There was a lot of food shopping going on. Then my daughter's school had a book fair, so I bought some books at $35. And then Kernels, which is a popcorn thing for movie night, my daughter had asked me to get, and that was $18.06. I took that out of my other category. Then on my checking account, laundry $10. So I live in an apartment building, and you have to pay for laundry. You put it on a laundry card. I had a deposit of $593.05. Then I put $300 on my Visa. I paid my cell phone bill at $78. Hydro was a little more at $46, but my daughter was sick and my brother was sick, and so they were here all day, and so that was probably why there was a slight increase. Internet was $115. I'm pretty sure it did go up, so I'm definitely going to be looking at if there's a different provider. When I first moved here, I didn't want to go with the company that I'm with now, so I'm with Cogeco now. I think they are overall a little expensive, but at the time, just from where I lived, that was literally my only option, was getting Cogeco for internet, and I couldn't, there wasn't another company that serves my building that I could get. So I'm going to look into, hopefully there's now another company that I can go with that's hopefully a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to look into that. Then I put more money on my laundry card at $20. I was paid at $189.77, and then I paid my brother, who is like a babysitter, at $200. So I paid him for the next 2 weeks. So I pay him every 2 weeks when I get paid, basically. Then that right now sitting in my account is $15.63. I have a rent payment that is I put in, but it hasn't gone through yet. So that would be $12.17, and that will leave $346.04 in my checking account. I will have to put about $100 onto my Visa just to bring it up to balance. Then I think I'm going to leave the rest of the amount in my checking account as my cushion. I've kind of had to use my cushion for various things and bills and stuff like that. So I'm going to put that as my cushion, and I'm really going to try and get to saving next month. So this is my overall totals that I've added up so far, and I'm actually just going to go with the month total. So for the month, my rent was right on. My utilities was a little more, but that's okay. It was only $6. My babysitting was the right amount. My cell phone was a tiny bit more, but again, that was only a few dollars. Internet was up, so I'm definitely going to look into that. Again, not saving anything because I went over in some categories and just going to move on. My Canva was a little less. Laundry, I was actually right on par, so that was pretty good. My True Local was a little less. My food, obviously, that is completely insane at $4.71. Food cost has just gone up, and with my brother being here, and people, they were all sick, and it was just, I did so much food shopping, and food is now my area that I want to focus on, because I don't even think that I have a large stockpile. I have a bit of a stockpile, but not a large one, especially for the amount that I spent this month. So I have to go back to focusing on my food budget and getting it back under control, because this is obviously insane. I'm going to try and do a low spend month for February, but we'll get into that after my whole totals. So for Bella is my daughter, so that is her budget. I went a little bit over, but not that much, so that's not that bad. My other category, I was under. My home category, I was also under. So that is pretty good. Books, I was a little bit under. The dollar store, I was under. So that is pretty good for me, because I usually spend a lot at the dollar store. Walmart, I was a little bit over, but that is okay. And then supplements, I was a little bit under as well. So that is where all my money went, and I have a little bit left over. Again, I'm going to use that as a cushion. I'm definitely going to try and do a low spend month for March. Food is going to be my number one main area that I want to focus on, and making sure that I get it under control. Food cost has gone up, and my regular grocery shopping that I normally have done is now for $50 and up, as opposed to 40 to 50, maybe 60, depending on what I buy. So it just overall has, the cost is going up. So definitely it is something that I know that I need to work on. I understand inflation, but still people need to live and eat and survive. So hoping that I can figure something out and work on it and focus on that area. Again, I'm going to try and do a low spend month for March. I do have to do my taxes. My mother's going to do them, so that's going to fund my sinking fund. I'm going to put all of that money into my savings account when I get it, so I'm very happy for whatever I get, and hopefully that will bring me back up and I'll feel a bit better. It was when cost of things go up, and with inflation and stuff like that, it can be a bit of a struggle to adjust to it and adjust your budget and adjust your spending. And that's where I am, that I know that I need to focus on not spending so much money on things, food in particular. So that is next area that I'm going to focus on, and do a low spend month for March. I'm very excited for that, to see how low I can get my spending and see different things that I'm going to work on, and to help me to spend less money. That is everything for today. As a side note, my budget planner is almost up. I'm almost there. So if you have a different budget planner that you use, I use this one from Jordan Page from funcheaporfree.com. And if you have a different planner that you use that you like, please let me know in the comments below. Hopefully one that's not that expensive. That would be very helpful because I am looking at getting a new one. Thank you very much for watching. Definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll see you in the next one.